So you love gaming on your PC, but let me guess, you come from a console background and you're used to using a controller and you're not that used to using a keyboard and mouse. Or maybe you've always been a PC gamer and you're just not that comfortable using a keyboard and mouse and you want to use a controller and it's much more comfortable for you to use. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you my top 3 gaming PC controllers for you to use. Let's get started. At number 3, we have the Asus Rog Rakari Pro. Now, this was released this year at CES, and it is based off of the Xbox gaming controller. Now, this has paddles at the front and 4 at the back, and it has complete customizable controls. Now, one of the best things about this controller is the OLED display on the top. The ROG Rakari Pro features an built-in OLED display, which is an excellent piece of technology, and it can be used to show your battery charge status, the mute, whether you're muted or not in game, pairing for Bluetooth, or it can display custom messages and images. The adaptive triggers in this are quite good quality and it's made to be used for competitive gaming. It's got quite a nice sleek design and all the controls are customizable. And it also has built-in ESS DAC, which you put in a headphone jack and you can listen to real true to life audio when you're playing game. It is extremely customizable and you can remap all of the buttons on it. So it has 4 rear triggers at the back and 4 on top, and these are selectable step triggers. Now, this is a really nice looking controller and it's customizable, it's premium quality, and the OLED display makes this a number 3 selection. Next up, we have the Xbox Elite Wireless Series 2, and it's no surprise that this has made it into our list. But why is it in our number 2 spot? Well, it is an extremely premium controller with the rubberized grips, completely recustomizable and remappable buttons. You can also replace all the buttons and all of the dials and everything in the controller. And it has the same amount of buttons as the ROG Rakari. Now, it doesn't have the OLED monitor that the ROG Rakari has, but it makes up for it in quality and design. Its sleek design, rubberized grips, and completely customizable buttons make this one of the best gaming controllers out there. Now, it has 4 adaptive triggers on top and 4 at the back, which you can completely customize and remap to do whatever you want. Its design is nice, it's modern, it's sleek, and it is made for a competitive gamer. And with that premium design in mind, and the fact that it has premium audio with the headphone jack in the bottom, it just makes this an easy number 2 pick. Now, I would have liked if this would have had an OLED display in it, but to be honest, it doesn't really make a huge difference. I like the customizability of this controller and the quality of it and the fact you can replace all the buttons. That is why it's made number 2 on our list. So just before we go to our number 1 spot, let me know what you think of these 2 controllers that I've picked so far. Or do you think I've got it wrong? And would you have picked 2 different controllers? Let me know in the comments below what you think. And if you like this video, then consider liking the video because it really helps us out, and also consider subbing to the channel if you like content like this. Now, with that being said, let's go to our number 1 spot for the best PC controller that money can buy. At the number 1 spot, we have the Scuff Reflex. Now, this is the most incredible controller that money can buy. Now, it has an excellent design. It has 4 triggers on top, 4 at the back, and I know what you're thinking, it looks like a PlayStation controller. Well, that's because it is. It looks exactly like the brand new PS5 controller, and it is based off of the PS5 controller's design, with a few added extras though. It has completely customizable paddles, customizable designs, but the most amazing thing about this is the haptic feedback. If you're skating on ice, it actually feels like you're skating on ice. If you're rolling across rocks, it feels like you're rolling across rocks. If you are shooting a gun or shooting a web, it actually feels like that's what you're doing. The tension in the triggers can be felt in your wrists, and you can feel the feedback, which makes it a much more immersive game. It has a built-in microphone and a headphone jack, which gives you true to life audio. The triggers and the sticks can be completely customized for whatever you want, and it has that rubberized grip which gives you complete comfort. This thing is absolutely incredible, and when you look at the website you can see that everything can be completely customized. Now you can customize the color. You can customize the color of absolutely everything on this, from the sticks to the buttons to the triggers to the back of it. You can choose to have rubberized grips or not have rubberized grips. You can choose which sticks you want, and you even have a complete selection of customized designs that you can pick for your controller, making this completely unique to you. This is probably the most sought after controller in the gaming world, but it is also probably the most expensive. If you add the rubberized grips and customize all of the buttons and the colors, then you will end up with a big price tag. When I done it, it came out at £279.96 here in the UK, and that's including all of the customization. So it is not going to be cheap, but then again, you pay for premium. Now, I just love this controller. The thing that does it for me is the haptic feedback on the triggers at the top. Now, like I said, it has 4 on top and 4 at the back. And the rubberized grips and the complete customizability of this is incredible. I just love how you can change everything about it. You can change the colors, you can change the buttons, you can remap the buttons to be whatever you want, but it will cost you a pretty penny. Now, the only thing to remember is that if you're using this for PC, you cannot currently use haptic feedback with a lot of PC games. It's not compatible. So that is one of the issues, but that should be something that is built in the future. So this controller is kind of future-proof. What do you think about the top 3 picks? Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you would have picked anything different, and I will see you in the next video, which you can watch up here.